Okay, here we go. 4.2, level 1 is I can find the slope of a line in a function notation or in context setting. So remember, here's your slope formula. Y goes on the top, x's go on the bottom. So in function notation, this is what this means. Now remember, when you have function notation, you're generally given like f of x equals x plus 4. Okay, and this is the same thing as saying y equals x plus 4 if we were to graph it. So the number on the inside here is always going to be the x value, and the number that it equals to will be the y value. Okay, so f of 5 equals 7 means the x value is 5 and the y value would be 7. It would be equal to 7. Going backwards, if you have a coordinate point, negative 2, 11, and so negative 2 is the x, the 11 is the y. So f at negative 2 equals 11 is the other way to write it. So the reason why we use that is now we can find the slope in function notation. So given the linear function f of x, where f at 2 equals 3 and f at 4 equals negative 5, find the slope. So in this first point, I'm going to write it in red. The point, this is going to be the x, the 3 is going to be the y. So the point is 3, 2. In the other function, f at negative 4 equals 5, the x value is negative 4 and the y value is 5. So from there, I'm going to find the slope. Remember, take the y, so 5 minus 3 over negative 4 minus 2. And then simplify. So 5 minus 3 is 2, negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6, and then if you simplify that, you're going to get negative 1/3. Number 3, given g at 2 equals 5, and g of x equals 9, and g of x has a slope of 2/3. Find the value of x. So in this first point here, it's going to be 2, 5. In the second one, it's going to be x, 9. And the slope is 2/3. So now we know the outcome, but we're missing a key point in our coordinate points. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set up the equation just how we normally would. I would take y minus y over x minus x. And now I'm going to set that equal to 2/3. Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and simplify the top. 9 minus 5 to 4. And x minus 2 just stays x minus 2. So now we've got this equation, 4 over x minus 2 equals 2/3. Since there's an equal sign and I have two fractions, I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then I'm going to write this as 2 times x minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 2. Add the 4 to the other side. Oops, I don't know what happened there. And then divide both sides by 2, and x will equal 8. Okay, so if you're given a slope and you're asked to find one of the points, that's how you would solve it. So you'd solve just how you normally would set up the equation and then cross multiply in order to figure out what the missing value is.